My name is Charlie Hebert. I'm the agency owner of the Hebert Agency. Before the next phase of growth, I was spending most of my time in the business instead of on the business. I was quoting, servicing, handling renewals, and putting out all the daily fires. Basically, being the catch-all for anything that didn't have a clear owner. I stayed busy, but I started to realize that being busy wasn't always moving the agency forward. The business relied heavily on me, and that created a ceiling. That's when I took a closer look at Elite Scoreboard. What stood out immediately was how close I actually was. I wasn't missing something huge, I was missing alignment and consistency. The scoreboard helped me see where things were working and where I needed to tighten things up. It gave me clarity on what mattered most. Once I realized Elite was within reach, I decided to be intentional about going after it. I didn't want to stay comfortable or assume growth would just happen on its own. I knew that if I wanted different results, I had to make some changes. After attending Elite Academy, the way I looked at it, my role really shifted. I became more focused on structure, being disciplined with my time, and making sure I wasn't the bottleneck in the agency. It helped me get clear on what I needed to be doing and what I need to step away from. One of the first moves I made was hiring producers. I accepted a hard truth. Growth has a ceiling when everything runs through one person. Hiring wasn't just about adding volume, it was about creating capacity and building something that I can grow with without burning me out. The moment I knew things were working was when the production increased without everything depending on me. Producers were writing business, renewals stayed strong, the agency continued to move forward without me needing to be involved in every detail. That intentional approach is what ultimately led us to Elite, and it happened in a single quarter. It wasn't rushing or getting lucky, it came from clarity, focus, and following through on a plan. If I could say one thing to a preferred agent who's thinking about taking the next step, it would be this. You don't have to have everything figured out before you act. Get clear on what's holding you back, focus on the activities that actually drive growth, and be willing to change when something isn't working. When you do that consistently, progress comes faster than you expect.